Russian forces are shown reacting to a sudden situation during an operation, as a group of soldiers quickly responds to a perceived threat from Ukrainian forces. In the footage, they immediately take cover and remain hidden, staying cautious to avoid detection. The soldiers move carefully and stay alert, showing how quickly they must respond in such high-risk situations to reduce danger and stay safe. Footage from the Kherson region shows that Russian forces used a drone during an operation involving a passenger train moving in Ukraine. In the video, the drone approaches and makes contact with the train during its journey, causing damage and forcing it to stop. This is one of many incidents where transport has been affected during the conflict. The footage shows how even civilian movement can be impacted in active war zones. First, a Ukrainian drone monitors a Russian soldier who tries to escape by running away. The drone follows his movement closely as he attempts to get out of sight. After a short time, another Ukrainian drone arrives in the same area. This time, 2 Russian soldiers are present and try to hide inside trenches. However, one of the soldiers is still detected and comes under drone surveillance. The footage shows how drones continue tracking movement even when individuals try to escape or hide. Russian forces were advancing toward Ukrainian positions in a tank when the situation suddenly changed. As the tank moved forward, a Ukrainian rocket impacted nearby, forcing the crew to reconsider their advance. The crew quickly decided to turn back and withdraw, but the situation intensified. More rockets followed, landing near the tank again and again. The crew attempted to move away, but the vehicle was eventually rendered non-operational. The footage shows how quickly an advance can turn into a retreat under sustained pressure. Ukrainian forces carried out an operation using MiG-29 aircraft and AASM Hammer air munitions on a location where Russian drone operators were working. In the footage, the site was being used to launch and control drones, and it was identified during the operation. The building was affected with precision, and the location was rendered non-operational. A Ukrainian Christian prayer house in Zaporizhia is shown in a damaged condition after Russian recent activity in the area. The footage shows visible damage to the building, highlighting the impact of the ongoing conflict. This incident serves as a reminder that religious and civilian sites can also be affected during such situations. We saved not only people but also animals. Ukrainian fighters of the Ghost unit of the 63 Mechanized Brigade freed a roe deer that was entangled in an anti-drone net. Even in the midst of fierce battles, our soldiers remain human. Every soul saved is another proof of what we are fighting for. Ukrainian Signum drone pilots tracked a transport vehicle along with related supplies during an operation. As seen in the footage, Signum units continue their daily activity in forest areas, monitoring multiple movements one by one. These units focus on observation and do not allow movement to go unnoticed. Whether it is supply vehicles, soldiers on ATVs, or motorcycles, everything is tracked and followed carefully. The video shows how Signum pilots stay active and use drones to monitor and observe activity step by step in the forest area. A Ukrainian electronic warfare system protects an armored vehicle with troops from a Russian Molniya drone during an incident on the Donetsk front. Ukrainian soldiers are seen boarding a modern helicopter as they move toward their mission near Russian positions. The helicopter lifts off and heads toward the operational area, carrying troops prepared for their task. Such helicopters play an important role on the battlefield, allowing quick movement and deployment of soldiers. A Ukrainian soldier attempted to stop a Russian drone using a net gun but quickly realized it was not effective due to obstacles in the area. He then switched to using a rifle to respond to the drone and successfully bring it down. The footage highlights quick decision-making and adaptability in a challenging situation. In this footage, a Ukrainian drone monitors a Russian engineering machine from above. The drone releases a payload toward the machine, and the equipment is rendered non-operational during the operation. Footage from the Zaporizhia direction shows a Ukrainian drone monitoring a Russian soldier beneath a sparse tree line. The soldier pauses, turning slowly to scan the area. The drone descends in measured steps, adjusting height and angle. Realizing the threat, the soldier breaks into a run and stumbles to the ground. As he rises and attempts to move again, the drone accelerates, closes the distance, and engages, maintaining steady overhead observation afterward. The next encounter shows a Ukrainian drone spotting a Russian soldier resting in a trench, descending steadily, closing the distance, and initiating an engagement while maintaining observation over the position thereafter. While searching for Russian soldiers, the FPV drone suddenly encountered them. When the soldiers saw the drone, they panicked and began to move quickly. The drone operator monitored their movements from above. One of them managed to enter a building, while the other soldier continued moving in the open. The Russian soldier can also be seen carrying a hunting rifle. In the Kharkiv region, a Ukrainian soldier from the Skifs unit shot down a Russian Shahed drone. The soldier used a Bofors 40mm gun to neutralize the incoming drone targeting their position. A Russian Molniya drone crashed during a takeoff attempt and caught fire after impacting the ground.